Hi, Paul. Thank you for having me. So I'm Aneesa Arshad. I'm one of the founders of Blueground, and I'm our global head of Blueground for Business. So Blueground is the global market leader in monthly furnished apartments. We have over 8,000 apartments across 25 cities globally that can be booked for monthly stays. Yeah, so corporate travel has definitely returned. I think everyone on my team at Blueground for Business can vouch for that. We've been busier than ever. The nature of the travel has definitely changed. So I think the really short business trips for just a couple of days are not as common. People are thinking twice before getting on an airplane for something so short. But we've seen a really big increase in relocations. So really for two reasons. So one, there was a backlog of corporate sponsored employee relocations from 2020 and 2021 that are all happening now because the offices are reopening. And then there's also an increase in employee initiated relocations. So I think, like a lot of people and a lot of things, there's a lot of reflection that happened over the last couple of years. And for people who are living in cities, far from their families or maybe places they weren't so fond of, now that they have to be back at work, they want to live where they really want to live. And so they're leveraging their, relocation programs at work to move to cities that they want to be in. Yeah, so they want to provide these employees with like a seamless, elevated experience in corporate housing. I think when people are moving and relocating with their families, like it's a very critical point in their life. There's a lot of change happening, and they want to feel confident that the housing part for the first, one month, 2 months is something that they don't have to think twice about. That it's really comfortable, that they have like everything that they would need to basically show up and start living. So location matters, the quality of the apartments, obviously that's important. We make sure that all of our apartments have work from home space because a lot of companies are still having like a hybrid work culture. So people are back in the office, but they're also wanting to work at home as well. And generally, like the biggest differentiation for Blueground is the ease of use. So really, how technology is enabling people to find, book, live in an apartment with like as much ease as possible. So for Blueground, you can find and book your apartment on our website within 5 clicks. Within 7 minutes, you can like secure your apartment. And then when you're staying with us, you have access to the Blueground app, which you can use to manage everything you need throughout your stay. So you can see your check-in instructions, your Wi-Fi password. You have access to our customer service team. You can request cleanings. All of that can be done through our app. So, last year, Blueground launched our Blueground Nomads program, which enables most of the employees at Blueground to live and work from anywhere. So we have people that are deciding to live in another Blueground market, or just to even live in countries where Blueground doesn't exist. For us, a lot of the work can be done remotely, and we really encourage that lifestyle amongst our employees. And to be honest, I was one of those nomads. So in 2021, I left New York. I was living in Los Angeles for the entire year. Within Los Angeles, I lived in 3 different neighborhoods because it's a big city and I wanted to experience different parts of town, all while working remotely. And this is something that our guests are doing, and so we want to encourage our employees to do as well. Yeah, so currently Blueground is in 25 markets. So we're in North America, EMEA, and we recently launched in APAC. The goal is to use this funding to be in 50 cities by 2025. We see a demand for our services in every major urban market, and so we want to increase our footprint and then also increase our supply in the markets that we do operate in. Firstly, it's so exciting to just connect with people in person, especially peers who are also entrepreneurs and innovators in the same space. And secondly, like the number one thing that we're hearing from our guests is that they want flexibility, they want like a turnkey living solution, and everyone here is providing that. Maybe it's for, for office space, maybe it's a co-living solution, or maybe it's similar to what we're doing. But it's just inspiring to hear what other companies are doing, and then, just connecting with people in person.